Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. It's Tuesday morning, February 5th. 55 degrees this morning. I know it's raining in North Georgia. It's not bitter cold. All right, it's not 14 degrees, 10 degrees. It is 55 this morning. We have the giveaway here for Valentine's Day. We're going to talk about that. If you have not pull this a little further in, if you have not signed up or went and registered to win over $250 worth of prizes right here, we're going to tell you how to do that for Valentine's Day coming up very quickly here. Now, let's see here, Josh. Picture-wise, okay? Now, we know number two there, all right, and we're going to get into the serious stuff of the day, but we know number two there that Fox has determined that Ginsburg should expire like on a carton of milk by 2019. Now, Fox determined that at 2019, and we have been on Ginsburg watch for quite some time. And yesterday, give me number 36 here. Number 36. RBG's first public appearance since cancer surgery. CNN Supreme Court Justice attends celebration of her life in song. So supposedly, now MSNBC, CNN, they're all carrying the water here. There has been a Ginsburg sighting yesterday. There's no fresh new pictures, okay? I'm not implying anything, not trying to go conspiratorial or nothing, I promise. Just, you would think they would get a selfie. Come here, mom, grandma, right? I think it's at the grandkids musical or something like that at school. Not seeing the selfie, not seeing the fresh new shot. Maybe she just doesn't feel good, doesn't look good. She's coming off cancer surgery, didn't want any pictures. Okay. But supposedly yesterday there was a Ginsburg sighting. Tonight, as the President of the United States delivers his State of the Union to the American people, in the midst of the Washington, D.C. cesspool that we call Congress, there'll be no Ginsburg once again. Now, is this the third trip for Trump up to the cesspool hill to address the people? And I think Ginsburg's not been there. So I don't think we'll have a Ginsburg tonight, but supposedly there was a Ginsburg sighting yesterday. Now, CNN, I want to do this just because they make these mistakes, and all the networks do from time to time, but they make these mistakes, okay? So I'm watching here at 1:15 a.m. Pacific time, which is 4:15 a.m. Go to 34, all right? And look at this, okay? Oakland teachers vote to authorize strike, demanding 12% pay hike over 3 years and smaller class sizes. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, they have authorized a strike. What is going on out there in Oakland? I mean, wow. But this is what CNN. They never come and apologize. Go to number 35. I just thought this was funny. I clipped these very quick because I looked and I was like, wait a minute. Oakland teachers vote to authorize a strike developing this morning, 12% pay hike. But, how did they get the military involved here? So CNN makes these nice little mistakes all the time. They never come back and apologize for anything. Okay. We got a real... Take that off. We got to put something else up. We got to put something else up there that does not upset the viewers this morning. Okay. So we got a real freak show. Are we allowed to say freak show anymore? Let's go with 45 here. Right out of the box, 4 a.m. this morning. MSNBC, CNN, they're loving it. The day. Is there ever, do you ever think this is coincidental? A coinkadink coincidence? You think this is a coinkadink? I do not. How many negative stories can they run on this president a day? I don't know who's keeping count, but somebody out there is keeping count. They've got to be running like 14, 15 negative stories a day. That's no joke. Right out of the box at 4 a.m., Trump inaugural committee subpoenaed. Okay, and I'll explain more about that in a minute. Now, here is something tonight, and this is how number 46. Okay. All right, so the State of the Union at the cesspool known as Congress tonight. Can we say freak show anymore? It's going to be a regular freak show. All right? Oh, yeah. Have you seen the guest list? I mean, first of all, I want to set this up. Remember Joe Wilson yelled, "You lie"? Remember that? Oh, man, that upset everybody. But I want to say this. If I am wrong, okay, but with this fresh, young, enthusiastic group of socialists on the Democrats there, I'm wondering if we'll have a Joe Wilson moment tonight. So watch for that. I mean, I'm going to tell you what, as many times a day that it's reported inaccurately that this president of the United States lies, how could those Democrats just sit on their hands? I mean, I'm surprised it won't be like playing whack-a-mole with these people jumping up saying, "You lie." We'll just see. Can we say freak show? Because it's going to be a freak show. Now, right there is the State of the Union address. And as you can see, Paul Ryan has his eyes closed because he just mailed it in. He lied to Trump, mailed it in, stabbed the president in the back. And there's Jen, right there, okay? So, tonight, in that chair, you will have to look at Nancy Pelosi. 12 years ago, a Republican president lost control of both houses, lost control of the House of Representatives, and George W. Bush was standing up there giving the State of the Union address with Nancy Pelosi sitting there. So Nancy will be sitting there tonight trying to keep, her face from, she's over at the doctor or whatever. She's getting some Botox shots because she doesn't want, anything jumping tonight. She doesn't want any extra twitching to take off while she's sitting there. And she's going over and she said, "Look, I got to sit here for like 90 minutes. It just, I have to have everything just, boom, freeze." Okay? So, we have, at the freak show tonight, remember this lady, number 8? Remember the wuss? Can we say freak show? What happens when the media finds out that, let's say my age, let's say whatever it may be, and older, we actually went to the freak show? You ever been to one? Tell the truth. You don't tell the truth because you're worried it'll end your career. To ever say, "Yeah, step right up, $2.50. See the bearded woman." All right, so enough. Remember this wuss right here, Jeff Flake, and he's in the elevator. Remember this lady caught him and just screamed at him and screamed at him. And He then went with his friend Coons up there in Connecticut, and they said, hey, let's have the FBI do another investigation. Remember that? Well, she will actually be at number 7. She will be at the Freak Show tonight. Let me see. Now, let me tell you, it's not completed. I think there's some more coming up. But if you would like to see the guest list for tonight, Roll Call, you can go to Roll Call, the website, and you can see guest list. Here is who you will see at the State of the Union address. So, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, okay, announced that Ana Maria Archuleta, or whatever her name is, right there, will be her guest. That will be her guest tonight at the Freak Show. All right. And then we have, let me see, I got another one here tonight for the guest list. Now, number 9. Now, she has lost her job at the Trump Hotel. Let me see what her name, I forget what her name is. I got it here. Victoria Morales. There's Victoria Morales. An undocumented who worked as a housekeeper at the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey, until she went public to the New York Times, will be the guest of Democrat Representative Bonnie Watson Coleman of New Jersey. So she will be there. She lost her job. She's illegal. She was working for Trump. Here he wants to go build a wall and stuff. You have not stayed, okay? Let me tell you something. Your favorite establishments, your favorite eating, sleeping, entertainment establishments you go to, you have not went to those in the past year. That several people working are illegals. If you think in America today that every bed that's being made at every hotel in the United States is all documented workers, you're wrong. You got it. If you think every dish in America is washed by some white kid looking for a job, an after-school job, you're wrong. So anyhow, Victoria Morales will be at the Freak Show tonight as a guest, all right? There will be Dick Durbin will have, and it is going to be a freak show. You can leave her up, or go to Alexandria and the woman that screamed at Jeff Flake. Leave her up for a minute. Dick Durbin from Illinois will have Toby Hawk, an Aurora, Illinois air traffic controller, an Air Force veteran, and one of more than 8,000 Illinois federal employees impacted by the partial government shutdown, okay? Now, Kirsten Gillibrand's going to go to distance because she is going to go back to that other picture. You know which one I just said? If you find it, the one with Ocasio, and there you go. Thanks, Josh. Now, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, that has announced one of the many left-leaning Democrats from New York. She's going to have Navy Lieutenant Commander Blake Dremen, a transgender service member and president of Sparta, an LGBT military advocacy organization focused on transgender military advocacy. Real freak show out there. Let's see. I had another one here. They got, you go down through this list. Senator Jeff Merkley, Democrat from Oregon. Alberta Cortezia, a mother detained in solitary confinement and separated from her 11-year-old daughter, Yanklin, when she sought asylum from domestic violence in Guatemala. Oh, they got them all. The freak show's on tonight. I mean, they got kids in cages. They got people that was detained in solitary confinement. They've got the LGBT community. Whoo! They got it all, baby. I'm telling you right now. And I'm wondering if they can hold it together. You should see this entire list down through here. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. Now, this guy right here, I think I'll bring his picture up in the next segment. You got Representative Chris Pappas, a Democrat from New Hampshire. Pappas invited transgender veteran Trayvon Dignard in order to call attention to transgender military service ban. So the transgenders are going to be in the house tonight. The former bed-making Latino illegals in the house tonight. The screaming down Jeff Flake freak show in the elevator. 3 women! 3 women! Yeah, 3 women, you remember, were all discredited. But anyhow, okay. So what say you about the freak show tonight and the State of the Union? What's going to happen? Now we have, before we go to break, we'll get into that a little more, and I know some people are probably upset that I've named it that, but you go look at these guest lists, and what in the world, this is supposed to be the State of the Union. Do you realize in your lifetime, wherever you're at, on the other side of that camera, you and I somehow we done let this outlaw thing get way out of hand. You know, Waylon Jennings said, don't you think this outlaw thing's done got way out of hand? And I'll tell you, damn it, now you just think, my age, yours, okay, we let something bad happen. Because you woke up this morning and your State of the Union, the State of the Union, to speak to the, you remember when the State of the Union was when a president of the United States came and they would talk about, now this is not, I'm not saying I'm agreeing with all the deep state stuff that, you know, I believe in the deep state, but remember when the president of the Union came and they talked about education, and Trump will probably talked about education for our children and where we stood in the world on the sciences and maths and instead of this Common Core garbage. You remember when the President of the United States used to come and talk to us about our country? I mean, when the State of the Union was just what it was supposed to be. And tonight you're going to watch from a cesspool that we allowed to happen an actual freak show. I mean, it is going to be a freak show. Now, the end, I know how many times, if you're drinking out there and use the word freak show, please sober up. Now, how many times, let me just say this before we roll on the break, because we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the Virginia governor, Northam. We've got a lot to go over. More on tonight's State of the Union address. Lindsey Graham, who the hell is he? Who the hell is he? He's declared war. We might come back and go right into that. The Lindsey has declared war. Republicans are going to turn on Trump. Whoa. All right, so tonight, right after, they are doing this. I don't remember ever seeing the State of the Union built up with the Democrat response right behind it. I mean, I really don't. I remember in the past, you know, the State of the Union's there, and then they say, and now it's time for the Republican response, which when Obama was there, that's what happened. Or now it's time for the Democrat response. But I tell you what, the State of the Union, as far as the Democrat response, I could have sworn I clipped a picture of that Stacey Abrams here. Yeah, go to, is it number, what is it, number, let's see. No, that's not it. I could have sworn I highlighted a picture of Stacey and sent over there. I mean, you can't miss it. Oh, there we go. Go to number, right there, okay? number 40. So right after the President of the United States, and we watch the freak show, and we see who sits and see if there's a Joe Wilson moment. Now watch as the commentators pan the room for all of these guests. Okay? Now, number 40, Stacey Abrams to give Democrat response to State of the Union. Former governor, gubernatorial candidate will be first black woman to do so. So first, they love that first stuff. First black woman to give the Democrat response at the State of the Union address right there, or any response. So that is being given a big top billing right after that. And then number 3, after she gets done, we're going to see how David feels, because what if she says something indicating she's going to run for Senate? I don't know that she will use that platform tonight to do that, but there's a lot of smoke around her running against David Perdue here in Georgia. Take a break. We'll come back in just a minute. Well, I think we'll come back. Lindsey Graham has declared war, and we need to know who this guy is. So you could send me, before we go, 706-889-9700. There is our phone number right there. You can contact the show at any time. Text the show. Let me know what you think. Go through the guest list. See who's on the Freak Show guest list for the Cesspool Congress State of the Union address. There's all the social media ways to follow us, our email. Don't forget, folks, you go to Fetch Your News Facebook page, okay? And you can get an opportunity to win this Valentine's basket right here that Fetch Your News is giving away there, with so many sponsors in there. Fetch Your News Facebook page, find the contest, okay? All the rules for the contest is there, and you got a $20 in here. Some of the things that are in here: $20 Carrington Coffee from Jasper gift card, a dinner certificate from River Street Tavern over here, Hometown Florist, $50. Hey guys, $50. You can buy a lot of roses, balloons, whatever. So Hometown Florist right over here in LJ, $50 gift certificate. 2 movie passes to the Mountain Theater over here, Georgia Theater, GTC Movies, 2 movie passes right here in LJ, and Tea Trees Boutique Aromatherapy Massage. Ooh, that's priceless is what they're calling that. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Better days ahead.
The leaves aren't the only thing falling in Jasper. The prices are falling too at Days Chevrolet. Now during the model year end clearance, get huge savings up to $14,000 off Chevy Silverado Crew Cab and save up to $7,000 off new Chevy Cruze. The prices are falling on every 2018 Chevy in stock during the model year end clearance. Going on now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
We're more than just $5 medium one-topping pizzas. Stuffed garlic knots, breadsticks, bone-out wings, pasta, and new Cinnabon mini rolls. We're the $5 lineup with the best sides for your pizza.
$5 each.
Choose 2 or more, $5 each. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
Okay, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you'd like to contact the show, right there is the number, email address, and all of the social media ways you can follow the show. This here on the table is a giveaway prize from Fetch Your News on our Facebook page, Fetch Your News Facebook page. Go there and read everything about this contest and how to enter. You don't have a lot of time left. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Now, Josh, here's a test. I'm going to put you on the spot. You were not ready for this. You did not know this was coming. But I'm looking for the answer and not to Google it. What's the first day for pitchers and catchers to report?
The 15th.
The 15th? All right, okay. Just checking.
Because that's when I'll be there.
I'm just checking what day the pitchers and catchers have to report. I had to put Josh on the spot. I knew of all people, he better know that question. All right, folks. Now, Lindsey Graham, many of us, we're still trying to figure the guy out, okay? Now, this is the guy that was the guy pal. He was the guy pal of John McCain. And John and Cindy McCain, he was the guy pal there. And he was Johnny McCain's little boy. He's like the little boy Johnny never had. Or would that be Megan? No, that's not right. Anyhow, that's an inappropriate circumstance right there. So anyhow, and then he does everything Johnny Boy tells him. Follows him around like a little puppy dog. Johnny Boy expires. So he runs for president of the United States against Donald Trump. Says Donald Trump's not fit to be president of the United States. Donald Trump gives out his cell phone number. That was amazing. That was awesome. The day he gave out Lindsey Graham's cell phone number. But anyhow, you fast forward and we're trying to figure out who is this guy now that is the head. Now, keep in mind, this guy is the head of the Senate Judicial Committee. Now, we have two major committees. Now, we lost our power in the House. Okay? Now, keep this in mind. We lost our power in the House. And we had control of the Judicial Committee. And we had Paul Ryan let dog and pony show go there for 2 years, and we investigated, and now all of a sudden Gerald Nadler is the chair of the House Judiciary Committee, and our ranking member, okay, our ranking member for the Republicans is the Congressman Doug Collins, which in a conversation in the past, Congressman Doug Collins says, in all of these investigations that the House was doing, their hope is that Lindsey Graham will take them and run with them in the Senate. So a lot of hope and a lot of what happens now has been pushed over to the Senate Judiciary Committee and Lindsey Graham. That's right. Now, if somebody would have told me, now listen to me very close, focus in. If somebody would have told me, including me, that 4 years ago, just 4 years ago, that conservatives, Donald Trump supporters, whatever you want to call us, okay, the right of center of the party, not moderates. If anybody would tell me 4 years ago that you and I would be circling up so many hopes that we had of investigations to clean up the cesspool in Washington, D.C., was Lindsey Graham, I'd be like, are you sure? Really? So they've done legalized marijuana. What are you smoking? Play Lindsey's tape yesterday. Now this is before we play it. This is at a fundraiser in South Carolina. Now, yes, Lindsey's running for re-election in South Carolina, but he will not have a problem. He will not have a Democrat challenger that will come even close in South Carolina to Lindsey Graham. So he does not have to beg his Republican friends in South Carolina to do something for him so he can get reelected. But play this yesterday, what he said in South Carolina to Republicans. Do we have that? Okay, sit right here, folks. Listen to what he says yesterday in South Carolina. We got the tape.
To every Republican, if you don't stand behind this president, we're not going to stand behind you when it comes to the wall. This is the defining moment of his presidency. It's not just about a wall. It's about him being treated different than every other president. I'm hoping some Democrats will wake up in the next couple of days and say, yeah, there's a deal to be done. Because if these TPS people lose their legal status, look in the mirror because you caused it. If the DACA recipients, they can't get work permits, it's because you hated Trump more than you liked them.
Marco Rubio moment here. Stacey Abrams is hoping it doesn't happen to her. Every Republican, you don't support Trump on this wall, we will not support you. You got it? You better get that clear now. It's about a president that has been treated different. He's not been treated any way whatsoever. They talk about him acting presidential. He's never been treated as the president of the United States by the Democrats. They've never accepted him as president of the United States. The media does not accept him as president of the United States. Do you not realize today on the State of the Union, the same day, announcing that subpoenas have been issued for his inaugural committee? Okay, the documents from his inaugural committee. It's just a slap in the face for that to come out. All right, and this is the Southern District of New York. Okay, now the Southern District of New York is going after him, the same people that went after Michael Cohen, and this is the Southern District of New York going after the President of the United States at this time, or the committee at this time. But anyhow, and Graham says, you know, TPS, all right, TPS and temporary protective status, all right. So if you lose your temporary protective status, you're going to be told, and you're going to have to realize it's because the Democrats do not care about you, all right. DACA, if you're out there and you lose your status in DACA, it's because the Democrats don't care about you. Now, Graham and many, and this is what you're going to have to come to terms with, because Graham and many Republicans, including the President of the United States, there's many that want to put the whole entire immigration issue on the floor, negotiate the whole entire thing with border security and everything. So you got to be ready for what you're going to trade or what you're going to swallow in a deal. But they're ready to. But he put every Republican. Now, Lindsey Graham, he says also, I lost where the picture I wanted. I've got it here somewhere. So just hang tight. Yeah, go ahead and put up 17, yeah. And Lindsey Graham said, war. He will declare war. Yes. Graham warns GOP to back Trump on wall emergency. If the Democrats do not come to the table and put border security money as far as building a barrier on our southern border, this guy right here, now they're yelling it's unconstitutional. They're yelling it's going to take money. They've gone as far as to say it's going to take money away from weapons programs or programs that are put in place to deter Russian aggression. They've tied the money to Russian aggression. Again, Trump and Russia. I can prove it. I did a clip this morning where they're talking about it. But they're saying it would be unconstitutional. But here is Graham saying, this is the head of the Judiciary Committee, all right? Most powerful committee actually in the Senate. And he's telling every Republican that when Trump comes out and he declares a national emergency, you either get behind him or we will not be behind you. That's going to be interesting. That's going to make for now go to number 20. Did I tell you 20? But look here. This is what do they call him? Mitch McConnell, the turtle, all right? Sticks his head in his shell and comes out every once in a while, the turtle. Republicans defy Trump on national emergency. Resistance from GOP senators could expose a split in the party and force the president to issue his first veto. So what happens now, if there's a national emergency, the House of Representatives, which is Democrat, will vote on a resolution declaring it null and void. Just saying no, absolutely not. They will do that immediately. And what happens, it gets sent over to the Senate, and this resolution will have to be voted on in the Senate. And they're already anticipating possibly enough Republicans to flip, to pass, and join with the House in a resolution going against the president. And the president will have no choice but to veto this resolution. That's what this is about. Republicans defy Trump on national emergency. Resistance from GOP senators could expose a split in the party and force the president to issue his first veto. So Trump is really... Josh, I don't know if I gave you this number, but I want to give you this right here. This is how evil on a daily basis the media is. Now I want to give you this number 25. Okay? Now they ran this morning, MSNBC, right? Military construction likely to be diverted. Okay? Military construction likely to be diverted to build the wall. Now, these people do not want to stop illegals, criminals, murderers coming in this country. It will divert $60 million of aircraft maintenance hangar that was supposed to be in Cherry Point, North Carolina. $105 million for command and control facility in Hawaii. A $32 million vehicle maintenance shop in Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Now, this is the kind of stuff they're starting to put up. And then look at what the Washington Post has out, number 24, okay? Pull up number 24. The Washington Post, Congress braces for Trump's diverting military construction money to build a wall. A significant portion, now listen to that, of that money is dedicated to projects that are in part of the European deterrent initiative, an effort to help U.S. allies in Europe shore up their defenses against Russia. It doesn't matter what the hell this guy does. If he wants to protect the southern border, they're going to twist it around because some way, somehow, he wants to help Russia. They are crazy as hell, these people. Look at this. This is what they take time. They've got money. I'm going to say this out loud. I wish like hell I had the money in this studio or in our organization that I could do the same thing with an actual truth, the truth of these results and not this. These people, the Washington Post, they got all the money in the world to run this propaganda that, oh my God, to build a southern wall, here's what they're doing. They want to up the defenses against Russia. Trump's going to take the money. They want you to believe that Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States, called over and said, okay, how many things in the Pentagon, in every department, can you search through that would actually be a deterrent or go against Russia that I can have the money? It's ridiculous, folks. Absolutely ridiculous. Did I give you any other numbers over there, Josh? Okay, give me... Yeah, give me 41. There's the speech last night, okay? So here's number 41. Speech will address immigration, border security. Lindsey Graham, this is where he's at. He's in Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina, and he's letting them know point blank, we'll either support the president, and what is the other one you have? Okay. Now, folks, I didn't take a picture of this guy. What's his name? For Fox, okay? His name's Griff Jenkins, right? And I gotta give it to him, man. They give him Griff Jenkins with Fox News has been on a caravan for what? Since way before Christmas. I mean, every caravan he has traveled with them. I mean, what is he? And it's humorous, but you know, I think it's a pretty dangerous assignment that he takes on. But number 48 this morning, this is what's being released this morning that is being found. Health problems, and this came from Fox News. You can research it, but health problems among migrants that are coming, that are trying to get into this country, the health problems that we're finding, respiratory infections. What the heck is that second word there? Gastrointestinal, right? Gastrointestinal. Well, I'll say that with trying to get over a cough. Gastrointestinal conditions. HIV has been reported coming, and swine flu. Now, we have other reports of tuberculosis, and what's the other picture that... and there are thousands of migrants arrive at the U.S. border. All right, and that's just a clip that I took off Fox this morning. And the President of the United States is going to come to the American people tonight and tell you he has exposed. Here's the thing, they have done everything. They have, I'm surprised they're not going to give like El Chapo an award. I'm serious, I'm surprised they're not going to. Number 10, El Chapo there, put that up. Let me get the article I had. I hope it's still here. Okay. El Chapo trial, the 11 biggest revelations from the case. Now you can go, this is a New York Times article that was written February 3rd, okay? 11 biggest revelations from the case. That is going on. All right, the corruption in Mexico is worse than you think. Wow. So Guatemala, Honduras, Guatemala, Mexico escorts them through, and Mexico's our southern border. And what is it? Pena? Is that the guy? Our media Our media makes fun of our respectable President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, about Mexico paying for the wall. This piece of garbage, I think, what did he do? Did he give Pena, was that his name, the last president of Mexico? It's found out that he gave him like $100 million in hush money, right? Bribes. Whew. Corruption in Mexico is worse than you think. Drug traffickers love plastic surgery. Well, we found that out, okay. El Chapo was paranoid. We found that out. El Chapo's paranoid led to his downfall, okay. The government was listening. The worldwide search for the Sinaloa cartel, the worldwide reach of the Sinaloa cartel. A lot of people played a part. What really wanted to do was directly, the cartel felt like Game of Thrones. The horrifying claim was never heard in court, and the list goes on. But here is what they're doing with that entire trial right there, is they've gone through and they're doing shows. I went home yesterday and, because I haven't been feeling well. I feel great today. The cough is basically gone. It's been tough about 5 days with a terrible cough. It's basically gone. And so I went home yesterday trying to just continue to take time to get over this cough. And I turned on the TV about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it happened to be on. And the reason I wanted to bring this up, it happened to be on MSNBC because that's where I had left it in the morning when I the last show I'd watched, MSNBC Morning Joe. And this 2 o'clock, I forget this weird guy they have on. I'm sorry, but it's every damn person they got on there. It's weird as hell. So they got this weird person on there, and they're doing a whole segment on how, and they've got the big heads. I make a joke out of it, but they wheel these people in, these heads. They wheel them in because these brains are enormous. And there's no way that just 2 feet could carry the size of the brains that these people have that are on these shows. So they wheel these heads in and prop them up. And there's like 5 or 6 people, all weirdos, a damn freak show, all having a discussion on how he has proved that Donald Trump's request for money for a wall is not necessary. Wow. Because his drugs were coming through tunnels and they were coming through, ports of entry and just on and on, right? But they were actually highlighting how this trial proved we do not have a problem on the southern border where we need a wall. One more reason, one of the weirdos said, one more reason to say we do not need to waste money on a wall is this trial right here. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be right back. Okay, look, let me tell you, what's the last picture I sent you? What's that number? You know the number, the very last one, 49? I don't put it up because that's part of the freak show. If I'm going to say it, I'm already out there, okay? I'm already controversial. I might as well come back with damn black shoe polish on. I am so controversial right now. We'll talk about that when we return. Take us to break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
The leaves aren't the only thing falling in Jasper. The prices are falling too at Days Chevrolet. Now during the model year end clearance, get huge savings up to $14,000 off Chevy Silverado Crew Cab and save up to $7,000 off new Chevy Cruze. The prices are falling on every 2018 Chevy in stock during the model year end clearance. Going on now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
We're more than just $5 medium one-topping pizzas, stuffed garlic knots, breadsticks, bone-out wings, pasta, and new Cinnabon mini rolls. We're the $5 lineup with the best sides for your pizza.
$5 each.
Choose 2 or more, $5 each. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, you do know here's all the ways you can contact the show. 706-889-9700. There's our email address and social media ways to follow the show. Now, you know the President of the United States put out a tweet a while back and instructed the Pentagon to no longer accept transgender troops to serve with the military. Somebody's going to say, well, you got that wrong, but you got the whole gist of the thing, right? And then the court upheld the president's decision based on the lower courts. There's some challenges right now. But, look, the whole transgender thing, go at 49. This is one of the freak shows, okay? All right? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is Congressman Chris Pappas, okay? My guest for the State of the Union will be Trayvon Dignard, a transgender Navy veteran. The Trump administration's transgender service ban makes America less safe. Because we don't have guys that don't know if they're girls, girls that don't know if they're guys, guys that don't know this, but how are you less safe today, you jackass? Makes America less safe and politicizes our military. No, it doesn't politicize. Okay? Men and women, because we decided in this country that we're going to let a woman go into the combat zone. Fine. I'm not interested in that damn argument. But men and women are to go out there and kill people first chance they get when they get the order to kill them. Not politicizes our military. Everyone who is fit to serve. Dude, you can't use fit to serve and transgender in the same damn sentence. Should be treated equal. I'm proud to welcome Trayvon to the people's house. So there he is with his little, Trayvon's going to be there, the transgender, to look at Mr. Trump and say, I want to serve in the military. Going to be a real freak show tonight. An absolute freak show. Now, we've got to get to a lot of things, but Josh brought this up. It wasn't on the wheelhouse to look into it right now, but we're going to talk about it for a minute because it's very important because it is out there. Everything on a daily basis now is a fight and position to try to get a king of the freak show into the White House. Okay, a king or queen. Okay, we could have a queen freak in the White House. You know, just saying, okay? So, you continue to hear popular vote, all right? And I have listened to this. I've read so many different articles. I don't like to come on and do the segment on the show and really get upset that you cannot have popular vote win in the United States of America. First of all, we are a republic, okay? We are a union. We are a union of states. Now, within the union, okay, population does not determine anything as far as the state's rights within the union. Now, I just do not know why we are not teaching these classes, and I do not know why we are allowing these state institutions and these local schools that we pay so much for to get this straight with the kids. This is not a political view. This is not a Republican or Democrat. This is how the country is founded. You see, regardless if you like it or not, the state of California has no more rights as a state within our Constitution and within the framework of our republic, the Union, as Rhode Island or Connecticut. It just does not. Period. I am not going down the road. That's why every state has 2 senators. Every single state we are set up is represented and has equal voting power in the union. Now, if you go popular vote, we all know you'll have Texas, Florida, Florida, New York, and California, right? Something like that. And there'll be no need for a Kansas, and there'll be no need for Iowa. And I go over that all the time. But what you have to be careful of that is happening out there is how the states, what is going on is the National Redistricting Committee, okay, NDRC, right, with Eric Holder and Barack Obama, and you look at the Electoral College, which they would like to end, but what they're trying to do is take over states. And that's why state elections in 2016 or 2018 were very big for Democrats. They had gains. They gained the control of some state houses. They got power numbers back right here, even in Georgia. They didn't gain control of the state house in Georgia, but they got some power numbers back. That being said, now you need to look this up because there's several states looking at it. But and Josh sent me this article, and he asked me if I had looked at it, and I said no. And then I started reading through it. State Senate okays bill linking Colorado's presidential choice to national. What they're trying to do, and this is from several websites. Okay, now when Josh sent me this, I wanted to see several websites say this, but Colorado could join effort to sideline Electoral College. All right, and this article is January 8th. We'll take this one here. It has passed the Senate. Now, this has passed the Democrat Senate, and it's waiting for passage in the House. But Colorado could join the effort to sideline. A new bill has been submitted in Colorado's young legislative session that could help make an end run around the Electoral College. Democrat lawmakers, introduced the legislation on day one. If it passes, Colorado's 9 electoral votes would be awarded to the winner of the national popular vote, no matter who wins Colorado. Why would you campaign there? That's exactly what we're talking about would happen. If you go to popular vote, you'll have candidates. You know, Trump, they made fun of Trump. They made fun of Trump, okay, and he said, well, you know, I could have done better in California. Maybe I could have won California. Because if it's popular vote, Trump wouldn't have went to West Virginia. If it's popular vote, why would Trump go to Michigan? If it's popular vote, why would you go to Iowa? Right? If it's popular vote, you campaign in New York, Texas, Florida, you know, Illinois maybe, and then over to New York, and that's it. So if you're going to get these center states like Colorado to say, hey, we're going to send our 9 to whoever wins the numbers, well, then you're going to start campaigning in the bigger states to get all the numbers you can in those states. Where you say, well, you know, Republicans lose California, you know, 70-30. Okay? Well, Democrats would rather you lose 75-25 and up that popular vote if states like Colorado are going to give their 9 votes away. Stuff like this has to stop. And it needs to be put a stop. It has to stop, and that stop needs to be put in place by local legislators, local educators, and local colleges that actually teach these children the truth of the Union and the Republic that they live in and what the Electoral College really means. All right, we're going to move past that. Thanks for bringing that up, Josh. I'm glad you did. We got to keep an eye on that one. Keep an eye on that subject. You did a good job bringing that up. Thanks. All right. Now, I want to go back to the State of the Union for a minute, because the media this morning, and I don't want to leave this out, they were talking about how the president, now, this is something else, okay? So, number 42, all right? Give me 42. And all right, so obviously, the handshake there between Paul Ryan and Donald Trump, Paul Ryan knows the whole time he's going to stick it in the back of Donald Trump, right? And Trump's first address to Congress under divided government is what's happening tonight. I think it was divided government when he had to deal with Paul Ryan and he stuck him in the back with the omnibus bill. But that being said, that's going to be Nancy Pelosi up there tonight, okay? Now, go to 43. Now, this is exactly what CNN did. Wait a minute, go back 41. Look at the timestamp, all right? 1:01 a.m., meaning, 4:01 a.m., okay? Immediately, they start the morning with that. I'm sorry, which one did I ask? 43. I said 40. Go back to 42. I'm sorry. Okay? There you go. So they start right there, 1:01 a.m., 43, very next one, still 4:01 a.m. this morning. This is what they go into. What to watch in Congress this week. Today, Trump delivers State of the Union. Wednesday, Jerome Corsi subpoenaed to appear before Senate Intel. House Intel vote on sending transcripts to Mueller. This is what they're saying. This is what the background of what Trump is dealing with going into the State of the Union. What to watch for this week, okay? Thursday, hearing on family separation, okay? Thursday, Senate Judiciary vote on William Barr's confirmation. House Ways and Means hearing on presidential tax returns. That's what to watch for this week. House Ways and Means hearing on presidential tax returns. Oh yeah. Yes, I told you it's going to be every day. Friday of this week, Roger Stone gag order hearing. And also on Friday, Michael Cohen closed testimony to House Intel. Friday also, acting AG Matt Whitaker testifies to House Judiciary Committee. Right underneath there, President Trump delivers State of the Union address tonight, but what to watch for in Congress this week? What to watch for? I got a couple I want to try to see if I can get to before we go to our first another break here. What to watch for this week? State of the Union. Now today, this is the State of the Union. Remember, let's go to 27. MSNBC put up a graph this morning there, or a chart, not a chart, but Trump Organization on undocumented workers fired from golf clubs. 3 Trump National Golf Club there in Montrose, New Jersey. 3 Trump National Golf Club, Pine Hill, New Jersey, and 1 at Trump National Golf Club, Hudson Valley, and that's at Hopewell Junction, New York. That's a little graphic they put up there. Number 26, purge of undocumented workers by President's Company spreads at least 5 Trump golf courses. Okay, and now, here is the graph. Why would this guy give the State of the Union? And this is actually what they were making fun of him about, and they make fun of the president. Why would he? Okay? Why would you get up and even why does he just go tonight and quit? Number 23, okay? On a daily basis, should Trump be reelected? Mammoth University, should Trump be elected? 38%. Elect someone else. 57. Just anybody, damn it, please. I never get these polling numbers, the calls. Only 38%. Why would the guy show up? And actually, that is the way they're treating him. Okay, number 22, Democrat voters. Qualities for a presidential nominee there for Democrats. Disagree on issues and strongly against Trump, 56. Agree with on issues and weaker against Trump, 33. I don't know. This is one they're pushing because they say that the Republicans are starting to crack. In this one here, it's showing cracks with Republicans and what he's really hurting with. They're saying there's no, why is he even showing up tonight? Okay, number 21, should Trump be reelected? 79% of Republicans say yes, 16 say no. We're up to 16 that say no. He was in the high 80s, like 89%, right at 90, 91. It wasn't long ago, it seemed like, but now they're wanting to look like the Republicans are cracking, right? Independents, 39% say he should be reelected. Only 55% say no. Democrats, 94% of them say no. All right, I'm going to take a brief break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about the governor. We're going to talk about the governor of Virginia. I want to talk about that one briefly, follow up that, and a couple other things that are going on before tonight's State of the Union at the cesspool known as Congress. Take us a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Better days ahead.
The leaves aren't the only thing falling in Jasper. The prices are falling too at Days Chevrolet. Now during the model year end clearance, get huge savings up to $14,000 off Chevy Silverado Crew Cab and save up to $7,000 off new Chevy Cruze. The prices are falling on every 2018 Chevy in stock during the model year end clearance. Going on now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and LJ, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
All right, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let's tell people, here's the phone number you can get in touch with us. Email, you can email. That phone number is 24/7 and all the ways you can find us on social media. Also, on the desk here, take it down for me, please. Thanks. On the desk here, this is the giveaway from FetchYourNews.com. Over $200 worth of value and prizes in here from Hometown Florist, River Street Tavern, Carrington Coffee in Jasper, movie tickets, massage, you name it, it's here. You got to go to the Facebook page, Fetch Your News Facebook page, find the contest, follow the directions there on the contest to enter and try to win that. Okay, so now before we wrap up here, we still got about 30 minutes here, but I just want to, now Carol sent a message. I asked a question on Facebook this morning, you know, do you think the president the United States should consider a state of the emergency to build the wall? And Carol says the Emergency Powers Act has other paragraphs in it that show the Department of Defense has powers that can be used without the President of the United States invoking state of emergency. So we do know the President of the United States has sent another 3,500 troops, we think, to the border. And the troops can be instructed to repair barriers, build fencing. They can be instructed to do that as part of their mission, okay? As part of their mission. Now, just really quick on the front here with, and give me number 11, and I forget this guy's name. I'm not going to look it up right now. Number 11, Virginia House Speaker. Okay, high standard for impeaching Governor Northam amid racist photo scandal. So everybody, this is the Virginia House Speaker here, everybody has come out on the Democrat side there in a long list, and they're asking this guy to leave Northam. They're wanting him to resign and get out, but he's not going anywhere. And this is a problem because usually these white guys scare quite easily, especially on something like this, especially in Virginia, especially with a black lieutenant governor getting ready, Fairfax, to take over, especially during Black History Month, especially during a time when Republicans could reclaim a lot of ground in Virginia, not due to this issue, but due to the comments of Governor Northam, the Democrat there, of babies delivered, kept comfortable, and resuscitated if mother request. Okay? Murder the baby, not a fetus, the baby. So they're saying, wait a minute, you know, you're asking us to overturn an election. So the State House of Virginia is nervous about that, okay? Because when you do some man on the street and you walk around, they don't dislike this governor And they're talking about, hey, that's something that happened 30 years ago, 1984, 94, 2004, 14. I mean, you're talking about something that old. The guy's not doing a bad job, is what they think. Okay, let's say, not what I think. So the State House is not prepared to bring impeachment. Now, Northam, okay, number 13. So Northam meets with his cabinet members as questions over political future remain. So he meets with his members in his cabinet. And I tell you what, if his cabinet, and that's probably what these activists that want him out, and I told you yesterday, if you watched yesterday's show, why they truly want him out. And it's not over the blackface, okay? All right, we did that yesterday. You can find that segment why I feel they truly want him out, because they do not want Republicans to make some solid gains, okay? And right now, they get to yell Charlottesville. I'm serious. They get to yell Charlottesville, Trump, Charlottesville, Trump, Charlottesville, Trump, and and they get to pull the force, the magnet force of Charlottesville and Trump and racial hate, and this right here is a problem for them, and they can make a real stride, Republicans. And Virginia, that being said, out of the way, they're probably going after his cabinet. Now, as long as this guy can get a commitment from a closed door of a cabinet that says, keep moving forward, Mr. Governor, we can't just let people push us out of office, all right, and decide for the citizens of Virginia, of the Commonwealth, that you need to go. Now, we can't let CNN and we can't let, Nancy, we can't let Elizabeth Warren. I mean, you're going to let Elizabeth Warren, you're going to let Gillibrand. Now, the two Democrat U.S. senators from Virginia have asked him. That's pretty big. But we can't just let everybody jump on this and push us out the door. We got a lot of good work we're doing here. If he could hold on to them, he may just keep going. I mean, I don't know if there's been a news break while I've been on the air, but he may just keep going if he can hold on to his staff, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to remain. Now, number 14. Now, MSNBC and CNN, they're all over this. We're going to show you some clips. The Washington Post, Virginia Governor Northam weighs resignation as Lieutenant Governor Fairfax faces sex assault allegations. So, Lord Fairfax there, he's the Lieutenant Governor, Lieutenant Governor Fairfax, the black guy, okay, supposedly at a Democrat National Convention, was it 1984? No, it wasn't 84. That's the yearbook. 2004 or something, I don't know. Before he got married, went back to his room, with a lady, and, supposedly she didn't want the advances. I don't know. There's no corroborating story. How, when two people go back to a motel room, how do you wait to get a corroborating story? From who? Okay? So, told them he was still weighing options, according to several people who attended. The governor urged staffers not to quit and promised to decide his fate soon, but how soon was left unsaid, okay? So here we go, Joe and Minka, America's grim couple, the two grim couple, oh my God, what am I saying here? 15, number 15. Virginia House Speaker, high standards for impeaching Governor Northam and racist photo scandal, all right? So we got the racist photo. Let me see what else I got here before I get into some more details on this. And give me... I should have it here. Okay, number 37. All right. Now, this is Fairfax, sexual assault allegation against Lieutenant Governor Fairfax, this is a complete smear. My background has been vetted. Okay, so now Fairfax is alleging, all right, let's go to 30. Now let's just stay there a minute. Fairfax is alleging that possibly the governor floated out the story that was covered. It was covered in the Washington Post. Washington Post had this, and they couldn't corroborate anything, so they didn't move forward with it. But it seems like the story, once the attack came on Northam, all right, and he was demanded to leave, Northam doesn't think he should leave. Northam doesn't think he should leave. Northam thinks he should get a chance to do the moonwalk for you, but his wife said inappropriate circumstances. Like, she's the brains in the operation. If you watch it, it's absolutely hilarious when she looks at him and says, inappropriate circumstances. Because he's like, do I have enough room? I'll moonwalk. Anyhow, that being said, so Northam doesn't want to leave. And he knows exactly what's going on, and he's watching them set Fairfax up just to be governor, okay? Because he could run again. He could run again. You can only be elected to one term, and you can't serve consecutive terms, I think, in Virginia. You could serve again, but not consecutive terms. So Fairfax could finish out a term, I guess, and run for governor. But that being said, he's watching this go down. And now Fairfax is alleging that possibly Northam is the one that threw out the sexual assault allegation against him. And it seemed to land in the same website, Big League Politics, a conservative-leaning website from none other than another concerned citizen. Interesting. Okay, number 38. Number 38, embattled Governor Northam meets with cabinet. All right, now here is the picture, all right. This is his college yearbook page. So in college, you get a yearbook page. The college supposedly has said that the students submit their information for their page. And that's what's on the page. That they were to put it in an envelope, seal it, and send it in for their page. The pictures, writing, everything was sent in by students. Students were supposed to send in their information for their yearbook page. So they're alleging, I guess, Eastern Virginia Medical School is alleging that what's on his page in his yearbook is what he sent in. Okay? So that being said, I'm not for sure if the guy is going to leave. I told you what I think. One more story I want to do, and I want to get to this. And you know, I'm not a Ben Sass fan. Okay, I'm not really a Ben. I do not like Ben Sass, Senator Ben Sass. I don't see a need. All right, I don't see a need to still be a never Trumper. I don't want to go into that, but Peppermint Patty yesterday, number one. That's Peppermint Patty. Peppermint Patty there yesterday, Patty Murray from Washington, is the senator that stood in the way of a bill. And Senator Sass presented a bill outlawing, wait, let me get to it. Hold on, I had it here just a second ago. Won't take me long. I want to do, I can't pronounce it. There we go.
Infanticide.
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 Infanticide. The crime of killing a child within a year of birth.
Infanticide.
Okay, so Ben Sasse wanted to put a bill on the floor, okay, outlawing infanticide. One senator, Democrat, moves to block it. Now, Democrat Washington Senator Patty Murray moved to block the measure Monday that would have outlawed infanticide. The bill presented by Republican Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse with the title Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act. Now, the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act and would have offered medical care and legal protections to infants who survived attempted abortions. Sasse addressed the topic from the Senate floor Monday evening, calling for a unanimous consent and saying, frankly, this shouldn't be hard. And what the bill would have done, and do I have a picture of Sasse on number 6? Okay. And what the bill, all right, would have done, in this country all of us are created equal. If that equality means anything, surely it means that infanticide is wrong. Frankly, this shouldn't be hard. And what it would have done was, when the baby's born, it would require the doctor to give medical attention. Even if it's a botched abortion, and the baby's on this side of the line, let's put it like that. The baby's alive, and it's a botched abortion. The doctor's required medical care, and all of a sudden now the baby has its legal rights. All right, you just can't throw it over in a trash can. I hate to sound like that, but you just can't do that. Can't just cut up the body parts and throw it away. I'm serious. They would not take a vote. That's where we've gotten this country. That we could not get a vote on making a decision that once a child is born, it cannot be murdered and must be cared for. I'm just saying, there's been a lot revealed of where we've come to this cesspool in Washington, D.C. It is a lot been revealed, a whole lot been revealed. Let's go through, Josh, let's go through pictures. I don't want to end. I've only got a couple minutes and I don't want to end. Let me go through, make sure I've addressed, let me do this first. The State of the Union. Let's see. Climate change is back on the front burner after 8 years of GOP rule. That's the Democrats. I did see some people on the guest list. New York prosecutors subpoena Trump inauguration committee. We got that. All right, let's see. Northam clings to power, but grip appears tenuous. Senate GOP warns Trump against using national emergency for border wall. All right, Kamala Harris, Senate Dems introduce bill to block Trump from using military funds to build the wall. We know Ginsburg has been spotted. Was that Groundhog's Day? I got to see if I have anything else up here, folks, that I forgot to bring up. Okay, I just clicked. It says Trump's approval rating. Rasmussen. Trump's approval rating is at Rasmussen's reports daily presidential tracking poll for Tuesday shows that 48% of likely U.S. voters approve of President Trump's job performance. 48. That just came out. That is a red flashing light right there. Trump approval, 48%. And I see, that's why I don't know where they're getting the people that say they would never vote for him again. They don't want him to be president, all the above. So let me go through the pictures here. Sorry about that, folks. So we can close out. Let's look here. We got crisis in Venezuela, number 5. Don't forget, we got that crisis in Venezuela. And Gordo, or is that his name? We're looking for something to happen. I would say after the State of the Union. I think the President of the United States wants to get the State of the Union out of the way. Look for something later this week to happen in Venezuela. Just my thought. I have another one here with... let's see. I have it right here. Hold on, I'm just going through each one, folks, make sure we close out the day and I don't forget any of the pictures I've decided to run with. All right, number 33. Okay. U.S. and South Korea reach a deal over cost of troops. South Korea set to ramp up pay to nearly $1 billion annually. So Trump administration, okay, now this is not going to be played all day long, but the Trump administration is going to meet with North Korea dictator Kim Jong-un again, supposedly in the next 4 weeks, right, in the next month. So they're going to meet again, and there's all the talk of how, they're going to demand so many things from President Trump, and President Trump is not paying attention to this dictator, and he's going to keep his weapons, his nuclear weapons arsenal, and he's not interested in making a deal. Well, the President of the United States has made a deal and renegotiated a good deal with South Korea there to keep our troops and our troop levels in position against North Korea. And we can't forget, that's an important base right there, because we have those Chinese islands that China told Obama they were going to be little paradise islands for the Chinese to go and like a little Hawaii kind of thing. There were going to be little paradise islands out there with the palm trees and everything and coconut drinks. And the whole time, China's man-made islands out there turned into some very big military bases out there in that Pacific Rim. So we don't want to forget that happened. But President Trump has obviously made a pretty good deal there. And the freak shows tonight, the State of the Union. Take us to a short break. I don't want to do the full break. Come back, we'll have about 5 minutes, okay?
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Better days ahead.
The leaves aren't the only thing falling in Jasper. The prices are falling too at Days Chevrolet. Now during the model year end clearance, get huge savings up to $14,000 off Chevy Silverado Crew Cab and save up to $7,000 off new Chevy Cruze. The prices are falling on every 2018 Chevy in stock during the model year end clearance, going on now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Put up number 7 there. Don't forget tonight at the Freak Show, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has invited this Soros-funded illegal alien activist, okay, who confronted the dumb Jeff Flake in an elevator. Let's just put it like that. These two women, the two heroes who confronted Jeff Flake in the elevator, okay, at the Kavanaugh meeting, and that was their names were Maria Gallagher and Anna Maria Archuleta. And Anna Maria is who's going to be, that's her, who's going to be with her at the State of the Union address. Anna Maria Archela, right there, is from Colombia, where she says she was sexually abused as a child. It's going to be a freak show tonight. It's going to be a freak show. The president has tweeted out 45 minutes ago, before we leave, tremendous numbers of people. This is President Donald J. Trump tweeting out tremendous numbers of people are coming up through Mexico in hopes of flooding our southern border We have sent additional military. We will build a human wall if necessary. If we had a real wall, this would be a non-event. Sounds like a crisis to me, Mr. President, and I support you. But get ready for tonight, because we don't know what's going to happen. Get the popcorn. We may have a Joe Wilson moment. We may not. Everybody may act right. Nancy's out getting the Botox right now, so nothing gets out of place in her face. No twitching, no eye twitches, nothing like that. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back tomorrow morning, and obviously we'll be breaking down the State of the Union address tomorrow at 8 a.m. Take us out of here, Josh.